Howdy, fellows. All right, first time I'm ever doing commentary of my own runs, so we'll see how well I do. Well, so I managed to pull off the first sub 18 minutes. Oh, that'll be too loud. Yeah, let's edit. I'll quickly edit the sound. Yeah, it's way too loud. I can't hear my own thoughts. Come on. So, as we start, you know, timing rules go the first frame of mission 1 is when to start timer. I've done the run on PlayStation 2 and I used fast disk speed to speed up the loading times. I can pretty comfortably say that without any huge exploit you will not be completing the mission, or sorry, completing the game in faster time. So with original PlayStation hardware, you're pretty much guaranteed to stuck at, well, maybe a lower 20 minutes might be possible, even sub 20 with perfect playing. Like my sum of best before I got this time, it was 1958. Let's go with mission 1. Nothing special here. Oh god, this quality sucks a bit, but it'll do. Let's see. Yeah, timer started alright time. Like, this might be the only mission where I cannot ever reach my sum of best time, which is 1789 split. It's not very well visible, but we'll try to work out with it. And that's because, well, you can clip through doors when you run right at them. But when you're playing on fast disk speed in PlayStation 2, sometimes doors load themselves so solid that it's just not possible. Or it's actually kind of inconsistent when playing on PS2. But here, make sure you kill those guys, wait for hostage to get out, press start, and if anyone has ever wondered when the hell I split, the timing for that is usually, let's go frame by frame, because you can exit the mission right away when it's complete by pressing start though. So I usually time it the way that I press start and my split button, for example, is up arrow during the gameplay, so I try to split simultaneously, so that's the moment I press the button and screen should start, yeah, it starts fading there. So there's small delay. But let's make that clear. There's nothing special in Mission 2's planning, so you just go, go, go. Because in default, well, there's pretty much nothing you can change in spawn points, and default weapons are okay, so move along. But there are some missions where items are also quite important for the success. And for example here, that's the clip through I'm talking about. If the door opens away from you. And on original PlayStation hardware in Mission 3, I managed to couple times also pull that off with doors that open towards you, but that's also super inconsistent. I think it's something to do with hit detection. Now here, I just try to go fast. Jumping is actually, I think jumping is actually a tad faster than running itself. And you know, I play on original controller, so I don't use analog sticks, and you have to press it's L1 and square to operate. That sometimes has caused me some difficulties, and I actually think right that there I left. Let's speed it up. There's actually hostage. No, not hostage. Terrorist alive there, but I spotted a chance that he won't be interfering with hostage's movement, so just go, go, go. Also, what I've noticed after switching back to PlayStation 2 fast disk speed, that I'll actually check out my recording right now. I am good. Yeah, but the hostages tend to clip more the things. Like on PlayStation 1, I usually actually went pretty smoothly through there, but not here. Then just go, 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 and hope that your AI friends, my dear AI friends, fuck you, you have ruined multiple hostage escorts. Okay, so I split there, I'll check how well did I time it. Screen starts to, okay, that was well timed one. Just go, go, go. Now, mission 3. I originally tend to thought that when you start your first operative at the upper level, not at the down level, since I tend I knew like sometimes clip the ladders when climbing up from the lowest level. Oh, by the way, that's very important. Remember to assign to all. I lost time here because, well, obvious reasons, I forgot to do that. Hotkey for that is square button, but you may forget that or press buttons in wrong order and oops, you're at the insertion menu and yeah. Also, placing your operatives in correct teams and using correct operatives is important. Like, even with demolition and lockpick kit, there are huge time differences. And for example, Arnaviska is hell of a bad. But then I got very good luck with ladder. I decided that I don't want to stay and aim, so run, run, run. Disarm. Your operatives will disarm the bomb. Even though when you're controlling them and you go to that select menu to do whatever you do. Or that's actually map menu. Here, it's very good idea to try to clip through. If door is open, jumping is maybe recommended, but sometimes when you're jumping, even the easy guys tend to hit you. Especially when you're running, when you're jumping towards them. And also, man, clipping in this game, ugh. You can clip inside the stairs. I've never fallen off the map. Once I was close, but that was only one instance, and this is the only door which opens towards you that I've managed to clip. Let's take a little bit back. When I executed that clip, what I'm talking about, I stand right around there and face the same direction I'm facing right now. But I don't think that is pull-off bullying. PlayStation 2, that door is pretty easy to clip through, but I saw that my angle was very bad. Very important thing is aim at the bomb and be ready to press operate button. Not too good bomb defuse, but that happens. Mission 4. Well, I wanted Beckenbauer to recover. These guys, they have tendency to not heal themselves when they have been assigned to mission, but I don't know how that works exactly since, well, you'll see in mission 5 that Beckenbauer has even taken even more damage. Oh wait, slow it down. Yeah. right here. Beckenbauer's health was in mission 5 right around here, so it could be unlucky one-shot death, even on easy. Usually these usually easy terrorists kill you with 4 shots, but sometimes they land shots in nasty places and, well, let's just say you die with bad luck with in 2 shots. And if I recall, on hard they have tendency to even one-shot you, but that's the hard difficulty. It's not a speedrunning category yet. Move along. I tend to use the berry, but since it's just faster, it gives faster menu inputs when you use Berk, and Berk's surprisingly good with lockpicking or electronics. Here I do this door clip. Remember, don't look at the very corner or position yourself at the very close corner of the door. That makes clip fail easily. Down to mistakes. Take hostage very quickly out, strafe back first, and then tend to right, and you should be good. This hostage is pretty smart, but I got very lucky that I didn't get injured there. Moving on. Just move quickly ahead. I usually tend to reload. Take hostage again, strafe. And there we go. I've had instances when hostage gets stuck when walking to terrorists, so yeah, it's a safe strat to shoot them. But it's not mandatory to shoot them. Then we shouldn't get clipped in the stairs. And this stupid. Hope that he walks through the door. I have to check how good is my... Okay, my split is very good. Moving on. Yeah, this is happening so quickly that I barely even managed to do any analysis. Check, okay, we are recording times there. Already 12.5 minutes in. On 4 minutes of run. This mission 5, it went very poorly. I know I didn't have mic on during run, but I still managed to see them. Shit. Well, no hits then. And, well, this is a weird mission, since in this mission, terrorists can actually shoot. I have even managed to die here. That's a good guy to kill if you're not perfect with the inputs. I might be, but so far I've decided that this mission is very bad idea to gamble. It's easy to get killed, more skilled terrorists. And if you're going for true speed strats, let's go to mission hall. You can even die when you're jumping from this platform. It killed one of my runs also earlier this week. Seriously, it did. So, jumping there is not the best idea. And I literally don't know exactly how the game engine works with the fall damage, but I just do everything from experience. I wonder where the hell was the guy who's usually there, but I've just been so quick or stealthy with my movement that he was not there yet. The optimal strategy maybe for this one is if you use same control type that I do, press both L1, L2 at the same time, aim quickly, shoot, hope your shot lands, press them again. If you have lots of ammo in mag, run through. And I tend to go from right side since bomb is usually at the right side of the mission control room. So hope your shot lands. I usually don't manage to get my thumb off the shooting button, so that's why I reload there. Pick the lock. Get in. Optimally, you would aim already at correct place. You just had, and you would need to press operate. Strafe backwards. Turn yourself a tad bit right. Run. If you have full mag, you can already start shooting. If not, just wait that thirst gets in your visual range and take the ass face down. And disarm bomb as quickly as you can. Like, damn, it's so blurry, but yeah, I lost 2.3 seconds in this mission. Actually, you know what? Like, why didn't I just... So, splits here and... Okay. Yeah, very well timed splits once again. This tool is actually quite fun. Yeah, mission 6. First hostage is not even close that nasty, but man, that second one. Like, I used to go get in, go right, but right now oh, and I use DeBerry because he's the best lockpicker, so that makes my mission time very optimal. Actually, I can't recall. I'll check it now. Which one's better, shooter, Beckenbauer or DeBerry? That's Arnafanska. Okay, DeBerry's also slightly better shooter. Okay, then I recalled it right. So let's get the mission. Spawn points are correct, so ideally you just smash the X button and get the mission started. Pick the lock. I ran the correct direction, so I managed to clip through. This guy's not mandatory to kill. This guy is. Because this guy's first priority is to kill hostage. Yeah, don't even ask why the hell that happened to me. I should I should manage to take one guy down with a whole mag. Well, switch back to pistol. And let's just say 13 is my unlucky one of my unlucky numbers, so yeah, that's why I shot the extra shot. It's a mental thing. Reload. Could go better, but just go in some sort of 90-degree angle and be ready to strafe with the correct direction. That's all I can say. And aim slightly down. You can hold operate buttons already. And when you're just close enough, it opens the hostage command. That's the optimal way to do it. Especially with the second hostage. It usually takes around, on this difficulty, around 9 to 15 shots. There's thirst up on the boat to land a shot on hostage, and hostages die from almost any damage. I think it's anything that does 20% to you or more kills them with one shot. Since I know that from the fact that I've, for example, exploded fire distinguishers, they haven't died to that. That's how I know it. Also, fun fact: this game has a glitch that, or it's not a glitch. It's just when your HP is exactly 0, it indicates this heartbeat indicator is just a straight line, but your guy's alive, but you'll die from any damage. Also, missions are possible to complete even though all of your guys die. If you just manage to do your final objective and your guy gets killed, press start button before screen goes entirely black. You complete the mission, but all your operatives are dead. It's a useless glitch, but yeah. Also, at that strafting, like this, I can't remember translation from Finnish to English. like in these directions. That's much better idea right over there. Like turn yourself like I did and dodge boxes. Go forward. Aim yourself here, strafe, 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 and go. Just go forward here. Um, I have to warn that hostages may trip themselves if you run through the stairs. It has happened to me maybe 10% of the time, but there is risk. And also they can clip here, trip themselves and die there. So hostages can kill themselves. Very accidentally, but still. Also, okay, now they came smoothly out. Exact 7 minute pace. And here we go. Mission 7. Mission 789. You don't need to do any changes to default kit or default spawn points. Especially if your guys are fully healed, you'll be very fine. Just go, 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 go. You can clip through every single door you need to go through. Only not unrecommended one. You should never clip through. This can be run killer, but oh god, what the hell happened? Technical problems. Let's see. Maximize that. Hang on. Okay, there we go. Now we got the screen back. Don't try to clip through this door. What will happen after that is that you end up the other side of the door, but door doesn't open, and if you are too fast and tell hostage to follow you, well, you've killed your speedrun. I almost did it, but I realized that pull back. Sometimes that guy from behind might nail a shot at you. And with bad luck, it's of course that nasty shot that could kill you with 2 shots. But other than that, this mission is not a special one. It just, let's just say it just exists. Moving on. Mission 8, we can actually, I'll just skip the planning menu. There was no wound, guys. Let's take 15 seconds. There we go. So, ideally, you'd use as little ammo as possible. I still don't know what could be the best strategy, but a very good strategy is I've actually never executed it before, but ideal patterns are that you go through there. Don't go in sniper mode. It'll slow you down and make your movement harder. And for now, I can actually conclude that go through the window, kill that second guy very fast, take out this other rooms guy very fast also, and with very few shots, and go through the big door. One run before this, I was actually so lucky with the pattern that all guys were scattered. They were both at the center and very close to each other, so my auto aim just locked in and pulled the trigger down, kept it down, emptied the whole magazine, and let's move in the biozone. Yeah, it's surprisingly easy to clip to these doors. And I mean get stuck. I used way too much ammo there. Like I should have just strafed left and then moved my thumb so I could press the down arrow and strafe backwards and start shooting when my auto aim has locked. This guy's a bit hard. You almost have to stop. You don't want to clip through the door. You have to wait the door open, and you have to even circle around it. That could be a small time loss. Oh god damn it! I've never used this program before, so a bit difficult for me. But yeah, that was unnecessary stuff. And you can clip through these doors, but I've always felt like I've angled myself so poorly that I can't do it. And also, since we're talking about this Phoenix Group's expert soldiers, and this is when it's my case, well, let's just say they have tendency to be good shooters, once again. Even though we're on easy, but some guys are very good at their job. I could have clipped through, but I tend to run straight at the table. Which is, it's not a run killer, but it just feels bad. Moving on, mission 9. Let's just say, I can already tell you that this is short and very hard to optimize. My best mission time, as I recall it, is 28 seconds, according to in-game timer. That could be optimized, but it demands that I start shooting when Bastard Doctor is moving. Yeah, there I lost some time when I clipped the wall. Okay. I'll actually check my mission time according to in-game timer. Let's see, how fast do I press buttons here also? I've always wanted to find out. Oh, 28 seconds. Okay, so yeah. I'm not gonna claim that 26 seconder is possible, but maybe 27. Maybe 27. Unless I manage to execute something even more optimized. 1, 2, 3. Okay, well, that's an okay window. And yeah, about menu optimizing, after every single mission, I'm not sure what the loading time is, but sometimes you just smash the X button. Yeah. Sometimes it won't appear at the same time, and you have to be ready to stop button mashing when you're trying for ultra fast strats. And just hope. Optimally, you'll press up right after the message appears, and at the next frame you press X. That would be the optimal one. So it would take only 0.06, 0.07 seconds. That was pretty okay-ish. I am gonna check that now. Also about menu optimizing again. When you're starting mission, and if you know everything is at the placed correctly, just mash the X button. Everything is in default at correct place to just start the mission. Do Barry for lockpicking once again. I know he's not the best possible shooter. Night vision is not intended by me. It just when I try to wait, what did I do from R1? Oh yeah, I aim up. I aim up, yeah. And since L1 is the shift button, and I'm still aiming up when I'm activating sniper mode. L1 L2 is sniper mode L1 R1 is night vision, so it activates it at the same time. Oh, I try to be too quick. If you time your movement very wrong with bad luck, the other terrorist would start shooting right at this frame to hostage, and then you'd have to take the guy out first. He's in red red jacket or red shirt, whatever he's wearing. But with good luck, both terrorists managed to run. Both with good luck, both would run here. That didn't happen, so yeah, I pretty much screwed myself up. I I, I took pistols since reloading takes actually quite a long time with MP5 in these situations, and quickly take hostages and try to guide them through the gate. Try position yourself. This is almost more becoming a guide, but I'm telling here what I'm doing. There is a small sound delay, but I try to listen for steps, and when I recognize they're both on metal, you're usually good to go. Here, the male hostage tries to get usually through this gap here, but he never manages to fit himself through it. I don't know what he's been eating. But yeah, he's a European politician, so you'll never know about them. Get through everything, hope nobody clips at anything. Make sure both hostages are behind this rail, otherwise the one or two, maybe even both of them will first go here, like here, and then get back, and after that only. Or with bad luck, you have to move back and guide him there. That can lose. I can safely say that they'll lose double-digit amount of seconds if hostages are very compliant. Damn it! They'll just get out. There's nothing else you need to know. Mission 11. This is more of that you want to stop and kill as few as you just possibly can. That's the way I usually enter the mission. On PlayStation 2 I've seen that some door clips work consistently, some don't work at all, and some work very inconsistently. This one, like that door was absolutely possible when you play on PlayStation 1 hardware. But fast disk speed on PlayStation 2 has made it a bit tough. I crouch myself there. There are some instances where I have managed to injure myself when I've just ran straight down. So it's just a safety move from me. Aim down, kill the guy. That's a good spot to reload, because usually, like in these hallways, there are two terrorists. They come from the big room. With bad luck, they have grouped themselves on both sides of the opening, but at this time, they were in okay position, so I didn't have to engage them. Here you can go. The nearest terrorist to hostage I always tend to kill, but it seems that I'm the primary target. But if I just take hostage, I'd be very sure that he would land a shot or two to me, and I don't want that. It sucks. This mission has the risk that you may clip in the stairs, and when sometimes you have to jump a bit to get out, and with bad luck you manage to injure yourself in jumping process. Stairs are very bad in this game. I decided, fuck it, go. That guy is a necessary kill. The fact that hostages are extra stupid. No more explanation needed. Open door, open door. Check his hostage after you. I can hear the steps. My guess is that both of them were here. Also, that's very annoying gap. You can clip almost everywhere there. You have to aim yourself well to get also hostage out, or hostage may just walk to walk to spot and never move from there. Not good. And all you need to do is get out as quickly as you can. You could actually strap that, but that's almost inhumanly hard strat to pull off optimal. Get out, get out, get out. That's all what I'm thinking here. And very barely a gold split. Okay, now the mission 12. Which I, by the way, have broken. Literally. If you see my latest world record runs from, I think, first time I got 20 minutes. I think it was 2044. That was the first time I used this strat. You can use also Hanley to do this, but I played very safe with Chavez. There's one terrorist which is reason for this. I'll give it when we get there. I'll give an explanation. Demolition kit speeds up computer downloads more than electronics kit, which is let's just say that's pretty confusing naming design, but whatever. It's their game. Lockpick kit also makes everything a lot faster. Okay, I've never checked how fast I am actually in these, so that's what I'm doing. Okay, so it takes a 100 or maybe even 200 milliseconds. That's way too slow. Button mashing. I optimally I would do it like 15 times per second. Yeah. Okay, so to make everything optimal, you have to be as quick as possible. So when you reach upstairs, camera is at the optimal position. You run right under, below the camera. But important thing is trigger this alarm, otherwise this won't work. Here I'm going for a glitch or huge exploit. I don't know. I don't even know anymore how to call it, but there's something in detection, terrorist detection mechanics which just don't deem to work when you're going for behind corners and stuff like that. I usually around I try to look at the timer during my runs and estimate about 3.5 seconds, 3.5 seconds from the moment I hear alarm get triggered and then move. And based on how this trick has worked on me, it's important to strap and not go as you turn around from the corner, but the way that you're facing already at the correct direction when you're coming from behind the corner. There are a few inconsistencies, like if you fail something, alarm has been triggered long enough time, the other turret might actually register that it has detected you right around. It has happened to me that right around this point, I get mission failed, and I'm like, fuck. This is piece of shit inconsistent trick. Is pretty much what I always tend to say when that happens. Anyway, now that I have executed everything very well and very optimally, you see that camera is facing at ideal location. You just have to go quickly under. Don't go too far away from the desk, by the way. It'll trigger alarm if you go too risky. Now, this is not good mandatory, but before you go from this door, it's important that you stop running. Also, using light armor is almost mandatory due to this. Since Well, yeah. There's somewhere in that hallway is a guard, and he has reacted pretty easily to sounds he hears. So it's important to walk or crouch here. And take a short break here. My indicator usually when to move is when he stops walking. Like that was there. Like he stops walking shortly. That's the safe spot. Sound has my capture card and my computer are well, capture card is old. Computer is just bad. So what I based on what I've heard, depending a little, it's between between zero point 0.5 and zero point 0.8 seconds. What's the sound delay? But during full game runs, which I'm recording through OBS, that's still good indicator that he stops walking. Then you can then you can go. Oh, by the way, there's floor alarm panel. Right. Well, it's left from you, so hug the wall. You're you're screwed if you don't do that. And don't run before you have downloaded files, pretty much. This is actually already a point where you could, if you are just aiming at the computer, you could start the download. And from now on, running is safe. I already turned auto-run on, I just get out quickly, jump. You can do that without taking damage, it's just I'm not consistent with it, but it is doable. And get out. Bit late split, but otherwise, it was close to perfect. 48, yeah. I think that's my best I've recorded. Very good. I went for risky strategies and quick strategies. I don't know if everything else executed the same way and running as long as possible. Maybe 46 could be even a thing, but for now on, yeah. I'm working with my skills, so I'm not perfect. I'm just very passionate with the game. And next, this mission 13 is actually the only mission where I've never reset that run and hopefully never will. Very stressful mission. Almost anyone except the tangos in sewers can trigger alarm. And well, what do you know? It's a bad thing. It it activates virus capsules. And then I remember from novelization of the game that well, Breitling planned to kill 6 billion people and leave only was it 50 million alive on the Earth. Yeah, so I exploit the door clipping. Risky strat would be that you kill this guy. Go, 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 go. Kill this guy. Optimally you would just clip in the door. I played the safe since, well, let's just say I have had my incidents in Mission 12 where I have accidentally been detected. And like I explained, when you get detected, these guys, they tend to trigger alarm. That's their priority. But without further ado, let's just go. Door opens to you, kill this guy. Go around corner. You could even actually consider jumping. Also, it's worth noting that if you blow up the phones, like you saw, let's take back. I can't recall exactly, but I do know that if you operate these phones, or if you shoot them, it also triggers alarm. So it doesn't affect much, but it's still worth noting. So Whenever possible, aim away from them. Now, this is not possible in any other difficulty level of the game. Best I've got is 3 seconds on the clock. On on medium it's 20 and on hard it's 15 seconds. It's impossible to beat this mission in single man with other difficulty levels. I don't know what exactly went wrong. Like, oh yeah, I clipped there, so that blew my chance to 3 seconds on the clock. Where did I lose time? Oh, yeah, I clipped there, so there's 2 seconds of time loss, or nearly 2 seconds. Oh yeah, and that was the first time I failed that door clip here, and I immediately thought, shit, now I have to hurry. Like literally. Like when there's zeros on the clock, there's actually just under a second left to go. So that's how it works. And then mission 14 has been a bit rough at me, but yeah. So mission 14, I don't know about Beckenbauer, but the Barry is much better option. Other guys, they can't pick locks fast enough without getting killed. This mission has best shooters game has to offer on every difficulty. I'd like to use M16, but I wanted to save even more frames. So yeah, I just left MP5 and started praying right when the mission started. Like I knew I don't have to play too optimally for sub 18, but I was still stressing already. Already my guts out that oh shit, I may not get sub 18. But well, if you've seen my run on YouTube already, you'll know I got it. That was very safe strat kill. I almost never kill that guy. If you enter poorly to that room there, those guys will take you down when you're opening the door. This guy's one of the best shooters in the mission. Like 80% of time I've left this guy alive. He has hit me. And you need every single hit you can take. This is around the time my current sum of best times would finish the mission. Or actually the whole game, because it's the final mission. Open these doors, pray for your luck. Overall, there are both sides from those doors are terrorists, and also there's one coming right from behind, or before you turn the door from the right side. I was praying that I pulled off the clip. Important thing is that in that clip is usually that you're facing straight to door. Almost no angle to door at all. I don't think it's super perfect accurate in what angle you're facing, but there's not too much room. Or that's at least on PlayStation 1 hardware. Also, let's just say, if you're bad at handling stress, this bot will freak the hell out of you. You just pray that the door will close. This room, 2 mandatory kills, and one thing you pretty much need to hope about AI movement is well, that guy's mandatory kill. This guy's not. Okay, well, that's very young. This guy is not mandatory kill, but ideally he would be around here. Like here. But moving on. So I leave him alive. I know from experience. This guy is not 100% mandatory kill, but he'll do everything to kill you. So I'll take him out. And these guys, these guys are actually on easy as good as medium bots, so they tend to hit you, especially if you go to room. I once did the mistake that I went inside the room. I tried to be Rambo. I got the first guy down, but then this guy who's still alive here killed me. And for optimization, you can't capture Brightling before you have killed both of those turrets, so clear the room as fast as you can. I'm very bad to advise how to do it. Well, aim at Brightling and move closer to him all the time. Was this? Oh, this was 1753, maybe. I'm not 100% sure. No, no. Like, hang on. If we do it frame perfectly, where would the time stand? Still frames. Now we're going to nitpicking. Still some frames. Yeah, it's 1754. Yep, it is.
Yes!
I could have yelled it even louder, but I recorded that like it's now 7 a.m. 2 hours ago. So let's just say it would have been very appropriate. But yeah, let's take those off. Yeah, that's it pretty much. That's how New World Record was born. With some very, 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 very bad explaining. Okay, well, I'll see you guys next time.